Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Well, if you saw a video I did, I want to say it was back in November. I had been going through my skincare and I wanted to purchase a bunch of new K-beauty products that I hadn't tried before. Well, I've been testing them out. I have some thoughts and I think you might want to hear about it. I mean, you clicked on this video, so I'm assuming you want to hear about it. All right, I'm going to group them into 3 categories. Love it, like it, and no thank you. And if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Jennifer. I'm into all things hair, skin, and makeup. And if you are too, which I bet you are, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because you know you're going to come back for more. All right, in the love it category, let's just get out of the way my repurchases. I cannot help it. I hadn't been with the I'm From Rice toner in probably a year, but I had had it twice before. I knew I wanted to get it back into my life. She's back in. I've been using the crap out of her. Love her. Cannot say enough about the hydrating, glowing, moisturizing, slightly, gently exfoliating benefits that this has. If you've never tried it, what are you waiting for? And then, of course, the Dr. Circle Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence. I think this is probably the product that I've talked about the most on my channel. If you don't have it, what are you doing with your life? If you do have it, you're welcome. Honestly, I cannot get over what an amazing product this is. Hydrating, moisturizing, little antioxidants, calming. I just can't be without it. You don't want to hear it again. All right, on to the new loves in my life. From Naturi, this is their Hatomuchi Skin Conditioner. I talked to you about this in, I think, my dry skin video. This is like the #1 toner in Japan. It is very hydrating. It's what I use for my first step in my morning routine. I've actually put it into one of these small mister bottles. As a matter of fact, I've been using this since I want to say the middle of November. And like that's all I've used. I transferred this into here and it gives me, I probably do like 3 sprays in the morning and it just preps my skin for all the products that are going to go on afterwards. I like it more than using water because I know I'm getting some actual like skin conditioning, like nicer ingredients, but it's not like heavy on active ingredients or over moisturizing. It's just a great prep step. All right, then next in my routine from Manyo, this is their Bifida Ampule Mist. I bought this because it's like a barrier protective mist, and because I use more than the recommended daily allowance of active ingredients, I probably use more than I should, but because I do that, I work very carefully to make sure they're not going to be products that like interact poorly with each other. I really like products that complement each other, but just in case a problem happens, I spray this on my face right after this, and it's first of all, obviously a very light mist, but I know I'm getting just like that little extra protection to my skin to help keep my barrier strong. Is it something I need? No. Is it something I love? Yes. I can't say, well, I've used about this much of the bottle. I can't say that I'm noticing differences using it, but I can say I have had 0 problems with my barrier, and I kind of put it through some ringers. Okay, next up from Numbazin, this is their #3. This is their skin softening serum. I wasn't sure what to make of this. I had seen a couple different people, mainly Tina Tanaka Harris, talk about this, and she went on and on about how soft her skin feels after she uses it. And I thought to myself, do I need that? I mean, my skin is pretty smooth because of a lot of the other products I use, but I bought it. It's like I've learned that there's a difference between smoothness and softness. Now, my skin is smooth because I've handled a lot of the texture, but this makes my skin actually feel soft. Now, I probably only use it maybe 2 to 3 times a week in the morning, but oh my God, I forgot what it was like to have like soft skin on my face. Like I said, it's smooth, but the softness is something different. And I don't know if there's actually any other benefits I'm getting from it, but I really love how it feels. And last on my list, which was a complete surprise to me, from CosRx, this is their Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. I know I'm the last person in the world to get on the snail mucin train. And I gotta tell you, there is nothing in this world that grosses me out more than snails. I mean, it freaks me out. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, the whole idea. So the whole idea of like putting their mucin on my face, and I had seen countless videos of people like going like this. And I was like, are you kidding me? Do I really want that? No. So I resisted for a long time. And I thought, listen, if the rest of the world is using it, just put your damn big girl pants on and give it a shot. So I literally bought it and it sat on my counter for 2 weeks while I stared at it. The whole idea I literally had to like gear myself up to use it. First time I used it in the last step of my evening routine, kind of like as a moisturizer. It wasn't enough. I found I needed to use an actual moisturizer on top of it. But the hydration that this gives, oh my God, and the glow. If you're one of those people who is looking for the glass skin, it's right here in this little jar. But I will jump on board with the Snail mucin train because everyone is right. I don't know what took me so long. Yes, I know what took me so long. I was grossed out. But I am a convert, so of course I'll be trying other Snail mucin products in the future. If you haven't tried this particular one, give it a shot. If you have one you're using, put it in the comments below because I want to know what are some like extraordinary ones that I kind of can't live without. All right, now on to the like-its. I have here from Rovectin, this is their Skin Essentials Conditioning Cleanser. Here again, this was another recommend, Tina Tanaka Harris. How many times have I said her name in my videos? I can't help it. I really think she has a lot of great information to offer, and I've learned a lot from her. So maybe visit her channel. I think you'd enjoy her too. Anywho, she loves this because it is like a great basic cleanser. So I thought, perfect. And I like it, but I find that it is just like a little tiny bit drying. Now I have a very hydrating skincare routine, so it's not a big deal. But then I started thinking to myself, she lives in Australia. It's hot as bejesus down there. So maybe this helps with like her oils in the heat. So I have a feeling I'm gonna like this a lot better in the summer. So I'm not gonna continue using it right now. It's nice, I like it, but I don't love it. And when it comes to using cleansers, I want to love it. So just because it's just that teeny bit drying, and I don't want to say my face feels dry or tight or anything like that when I'm done washing it, but there's just a little bit of like, I should be a little more hydrated feeling. So if you're combo oily, I think you would like this very much. If you're dry, you're not gonna like this. If you're normal, you're gonna probably be like me and say, I think I'd like her better in the summertime. And same goes with this. So I have not jumped on the Hado Labo train for one specific reason. Hyaluronic acid is not my favorite ingredient. I think it's overhyped. I think you need to do a lot to make sure your skin is very hydrated in order for it to work properly. Otherwise, it can actually dry out your skin. But I thought I'll give it a shot. The whole rest of the world is using it. So from Hado Labo, this is their premium Gokujin. And I looked at all the different ones they had to offer. This one seemed to be like the right one for my skin type. It is thick. Do you see that? And I like it like that. I think that is a great consistency for a product like this. But here again, it's winter and my skin just didn't like it because even though I use a lot of like hydrating products, this was just too much hyaluronic acid for my skin. When it comes to hyaluronic acid heavy products, I use them in the summertime because there's just more moisture in the air. So I did like this, but not for the wintertime. So she's gonna sit on the shelf until summer when there's more humidity, and I'll give her a second look. And last in my like-its, this is the Melano CC. It's a vitamin C, it's like an oil. I've been using this because I have a very difficult time with vitamin C's. On me, they just are irritating. They make me break out. I just haven't found one I liked. This here, although I put way too much on my hand, I wanted you to see that it does have like an oil consistency. And I use about that much on, well, this spot here, and I've been using it all over my décolleté. I think if I'm going to see any difference from using a vitamin C, I think I would see it there first because that's where there's so much damage. But so far, so good. I have had no adverse reactions whatsoever. I haven't had any itching. I haven't had any redness. I haven't had any tenderness, nothing. This is the first vitamin C product that has like given me no issues whatsoever. Now, is it effective? Well, I've probably only used about, I don't know, down to here. It wasn't like completely full to begin with. And I don't think I'm going to see any real results until I have finished this. And actually, sometimes it could take me using a whole nother tube before I see it. So I like it because I've had no adverse reactions. Is it actually doing anything? The jury is out on that, but it was so inexpensive that I'm fine with using this up and deciding at the end if I want to like buy another and repurchase. So far, I like it. And I only have one no thank you, and that is my error completely. So from Neogen, this is the Real Ferment Micro Toner. When I saw this when I was making my purchases, my brain was just kind of like, yes, I need that. I've missed it. It's been a long time since I've used it. And she didn't read everything. She read Neogen Real Ferment Micro. I used to love the Essence, and this is the toner, and they are different. Now they both do kind of the same similar thing. They both have incredible ingredients. However, this has one ingredient that the Essence doesn't have: peppermint oil. And that is the one thing I will not tolerate in my skincare. I do not like peppermint oil, spearmint oil, anything like that. I do find it to be a little bit irritating, and there's no reason for it to be in there. And it's actually higher on the ingredient list than some of the other more beneficial ingredients like gluconolactone, salicylic acid, panthenol, and hyaluronic acid. All those ingredients that are kind of beneficial to be in here are less in amount than the peppermint oil. I knew when I opened it and put it in my hand, I was like, there is a mint oil in here. No. I did try it twice. It felt nice, but I just did not want to aggravate my skin. There's no point. So this no thank you is my fault. It has nothing to do with Neogen. I will be getting the Essence because it's so good. But for those of you who don't care about peppermint oil in your ingredient list, this is a nice toner. It's got AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, and LHAs. All of those are for hydration and slight exfoliation. There's a lot of other really incredible ingredients in here. Really, there really are. There's nothing wrong with this except the peppermint oil for me. Now, if any of you saw my video from my K-Beauty haul, you're like, wait a minute, you had some Beauty of Joseon in there. And you're right, I did. And I liked them, so I actually bought some more products. So I'm going to bring you a full Beauty of Joseon review. It's not full. I didn't buy every damn product they have. I think I have like 6. I've been testing them out, so I do have thoughts on that. So I didn't want to include that in here because I thought that they just deserve their own brand review. And really, this review was chock full with enough products. I don't think we needed some more. All right, so let me know if you agree with my love it, like it, no thank you, or if you're like, girl, you are not seeing the full benefits. And of course, it's no secret, I love K-Beauty and J-Beauty. So if you're using something that you haven't seen me use on my channel and you're like, you need to know about this, put it in the comments. All right, friends, that is all for today's review. So as always, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.